Hello everybody, welcome back to Wolfeei Extras. Today we'll be talking about the MrBeast hashtag TeamWater Minecraft event. Before we talk about the actual event though, in case you weren't aware, MrBeast is doing another like team blank, charity thing for this year. Previously there was like Team Trees, for example, and this year it is Team Water, which aims to get clean drinking water or just clean water to places that don't really have that right now, which is very good cause. Of course, this is the Twitter account. Here's the website where I didn't know this, but apparently there's a $2 million match from YouTube. That's pretty interesting. But an event has been hosted, or at least actually is actively ongoing pretty much, by LuigiToan or LuigiToan. I don't really know how to pronounce the name. I'm so sorry. But there is a Minecraft event that they have set up, and yesterday, as of recording this on Friday, the 1st of August was the first day, and there's a second day today on August 2nd, which is why I'm making this video for today, where people are joining a world and trying to do things, raise money for charity, and viewers can donate to make things happen in-game. And it's pretty interesting, honestly, so I wanted to recap it very briefly, but also I want to mention, hey, Luigi got the MrBeast follow. I'm just saying, man, it was worth it regardless of what happens. Worth it, man. Anyways, here is the donation options, as mentioned, for what people can do to players in the event. I was actually not really aware of what exactly the dollar cost per thing was, but I do know that people were like spawning mobs on people, which I don't see unless I'm blind. Yeah, I don't see that. So apparently, I mean, people were spawning withers and whatever on people, like wardens. Maybe that's like a random extra thing for a high donation. I don't know. Either way, Luigi also made a video to kind of, come with this thing. I'm not playing the audio because he used Take On Me in the video, and I can't play that on YouTube, so you can listen to this in the meantime. But this kind of showcases a bunch of the stuff. This is a minigame area. This is kind of the expectation where people are going to PvP, which is true. That's a special ore for water. This is a boss that I haven't seen, but it's like a kraken. And here's a water bottle, or a water, what's it called? Water something that he threw in the air. And then featuring a few creators, of course. I think half of the people that were in that little segment were on my team, because I did in fact end up playing in this, and I'll have this play in the meantime. I ended up teaming up with, let's see if we'll see them on the screen. Either way, I ended up teaming up with Shane, of course, and then I also teamed up with Fruitberries, JudeLow and Chuck Nasty, who I had not spoken to before, but the rest of the people on my team I had spoken to before, of course. So we had a little squad of 5, trying our best to do whatever the hell the objective was of this event, which is get points. And the way you get points is you get a water bottle, which you see in my hotbar down there. That is worth 1 point. Water bucket, of course, worth 3 points. The gameplay here is fully customized in the way of like the water bottle, or the water block, the water source is actually only 3 charges of water technically, and water bottles aren't infinite. Also, you don't eat food, you drink water to restore your thirst instead of hunger, so that's also customized. And additionally, on top of that, there are some custom crafts like gold or purified water, which I think is just a golden apple. I'm fairly sure the water bottles are just apples. Either way. Yeah, so that's kind of the premise. There's purified water, which gets you extra points. It's like a golden apple. I think there's also a purified bucket of water. I could be wrong, or something along those lines. At least the purified water bottles is what we were using for our team for the most part. And yeah, that was kind of the whole mission. So you wanted to get gold, and you wanted to get, what's it called? And you wanted to get water, of course, to be able to drop onto little capture points, essentially. Let me see if I can find a capture point very briefly, just so you know what it looks like. I'm going to be skimming through quite a bit here. This is not one of them. I don't know where they are. Let's see if I can find one very briefly. I apologize for the delay. Okay, here's one of them, I think. In the background? No, this is just our base. Never mind. Either way, I'll just eventually find that. So just bear with me for a second. They have minigames as well. Every $1,000 that was raised for charity would send players to a minigame. The first and third one was a dropper that led to like a kind of a loot pool here where you could just gather a bunch of water. This is the water ore that I was speaking of. It gets you 1 water point or water droplet. At least in the actual like SMP side of things, it gains you a water droplet. In this, it gains you 1 point. Where there's also a gold variant of this, which if I just kind of like skim through, if I just go back, we'll probably find it. But there's a gold variant as well of said. There you go. It's right there on the screen. That gives you 3 when you mine it. So that was the first mini game for this thing over here. Then I will go move forward because I was kind of struggling with getting to my team. Oh yeah, so another interesting thing is the Nether is obviously something that in like regular Minecraft isn't like a vast tricky to get into because you just find a lava pool, get a water bucket, and you make your portal. You can't place water on the floor with a bucket in this, so what you had to do is you had to craft obsidian. And you might be confused, how do you craft obsidian? Well, you get 1 lava bucket and you get 3 of the water droplets. And the water droplets is what drops from the ore that I mentioned, the special like light blue one. And that's how you craft obsidian. You make a portal that way. And yeah, that's how we did it as well. I took a little bit of time before I realized that's how it worked. But yeah, quite interesting. Either way, our strategy going into this event, also it's interesting to show this. Once we get there, down below, no, never mind. Here's our full squad though. I just saw the thing, the conduits, the water beacon essentially, right? Oh, right here. We set up a conduit as well, which spawns water on the surface, which is quite interesting. So yeah, that was pretty cool. It's not activated right now because I don't think we had it set up yet, but we at this current moment in time do have it set up, which is very interesting, of course. Then yeah, we went to the Nether, which was interesting because we actually had an encounter with a team that wanted us gone, essentially, because we were kind of beasting throughout this event. We were kind of insane. If we actually scroll through here, we'll see them slowly but surely appear on the screen eventually. But yeah, we encountered some ops. There they are, right there, on the other side of the screen. Money SMP, I think that is. So yeah, pretty interesting. We never actually ended up fighting them, but yeah. So yeah, our strategy for this event was to essentially feed all our resources into one person. We decided that to be Shane, FireBreathMan, that is, of course, because it makes sense. And of course, you know, that's yeah, he's like the good Minecraft, like best Minecraft player on our team. It was either him or Jude, I think, because Shane already had like 300-ish points. He decided to just full send it, and I think at this current moment Shane has like 3,000 or 4,000 points, which is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, that was the thingy there. Oh yeah, then the second minigame was this. It was essentially one in the quiver, but with water balloons, which was pretty fun. This was a lot like slower and like felt less impactful than the like dropper with mining thing, but I don't think that's a bad thing or anything. Sorry. Either way, yeah, that was the second minigame. Then let me see if there's anything else. Oh, yeah, there was also an oasis that spawned at like random locations. You can kind of tell that it spawned in considering it took out a whole air block. But yeah, this was an oasis which had like a water puddle, I guess, or just a little thing of water to kind of gather stuff from, as you can see right here. That's also the showcase of the water bottles getting consumed. And yeah, that was another part of the gameplay. Then the third minigame was the same as the first. And let me see if there's anything else of interest to show. No, I don't actually think there's anything else. But if you are interested in this, of course, and want to watch it and want to maybe even donate to charity, today there will be a second day of this event where my team, for the most part, I think will continue playing. I'm fairly sure at least at least Shane and Chuck will be continuing forward with our team. I am unavailable for the event as of today, at least for the most part. I will at least not be able to like play while streaming. I think Fruit and Jude also were like not fully available, but maybe they will be. I don't really know. Either way, yeah, you can either watch Shane, FireBreathMan on Twitch, or Chuck Nasty, who I don't actually know where Chuck would stream, but yeah, if you just want a reliable POV, you can watch FireBreathMan on Twitch. So yeah, that is my team for this event. We are currently in first, which is pretty incredible. So if you want to watch the potential winners POV, then go do that. These are the donation options, and yeah. Shout out Luigi for setting this up, of course, because it is pretty interesting. It's a customized event, and it's for charity, which is always good. And also, MrBeast follow. I'm just saying, yeah, you can't complain about that one. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.